What's up everyone, welcome back, and in today's video I'll be reviewing the black Jettsetter playing cards. It's actually my first ever Jettsetter deck, so I'm quite excited to do this review for you all. But make sure you guys are subscribed with the bell on so you're notified every time I post a new card trick video or deck review, whatever it is. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start talking about this deck. Okay, so starting off with the tuck, the front of the tuck, you will see in this circle it says Jettsetter playing cards, luxury brand and quality decks in the bottom. And we also have two little airplanes right on the side. In the center we have a silver spade pip with a airplane cut out. And you also see that we have a bunch of these airplanes. If I kind of tilt it to the light, you will see a bunch of those airplanes with this like clear coat, and you can actually feel all those little airplanes. So that is a very cool touch. That is it for the front. The back of the tuck has the back design of the cards, which we will get into here in a bit. The side, it says Premier Edition Jettsetter playing cards with a tiny silver spade pip. The same thing for this side. At the bottom it has a bunch of ad copy. It says produced and distributed by Jettsetter playing cards, private reserve, Premier Edition 2018. You can pause and read it if you like. That is it for that. At the top here it says poker size classic finish. Yep, and I think that will do it for the whole tuck. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tab here. So we have a long flap. We have a black spade pip with the airplane in the center, and it says always fly private. Nothing in the inner tabs. Let's go ahead and take a look at the cards. So here are the cards. This is what the back design looks like. We have a black background with a bunch of these little white airplanes facing different directions, and then we have these little two circles, and it says Jettsetter playing cards, luxury brand and quality decks. Basically the same thing in the circle in front of the tuck, just a little smaller. And if you take a closer look, you will see that we have a very thin black border, double bordered. You can't really see it, but it's those little details that really make up a deck. Now this deck is actually printed by the Expert Playing Card Company in Taiwan. They made 2,500, so it's a pretty limited run. Now the Jettsetter deck was always a deck that I liked in terms of the design, but knowing that they were printed by EPCC, that was one of the reasons that I was always debating on buying them or not. But after getting them, using them for a little while, they're not as bad as I thought. They're not the best handling deck in the world, not as good as USPCC, but I could definitely live with using this deck. As for the faces, they are USPCC standard, as you see right here. Now the hearts and the diamonds, the red color, they did swap it out for a much darker red. Here's a bicycle card red. This one's obviously much darker. I personally like it. So here is a look at the court cards in this deck. They did a recolor on all of them. Here are the hearts, Jack of Hearts, Queen of Hearts, and the King of Hearts. As you guys can see, a different recolor. Here's a Jack from a bicycle deck. If you can't already tell, this one is much brighter because of the different shade of red and obviously the different colors that they swapped out. Here are the clubs. They swapped out all the colors for this silver metallic color, which I think matches a lot to the back design of the actual deck. So that is a look at the court cards in this deck. Now the number cards in this deck are completely standard. The only difference is in the hearts and the diamonds. They obviously swapped out that red for a different red, a much darker red, and then the spades and the clubs stay basically the same. Now this deck actually does not come with jokers, which I was a little sad to find out, but we do get some extra cards. We have a classic double backer, like in most decks nowadays, great for Magic. And then we have a blank gaff card. It's one of my favorite gaff cards to get in a deck of cards, because we do have a double backer and a blank gaff card. I would say this deck is designed more towards Magic for sure. Now I also wanted to say that I don't know what material this tuck case is done. It's not like paper, it feels more like plastic, but I like it a lot. It feels amazing. It's super high quality. You could tell just by feeling it. It's like this plasticky type feel. It's really smooth, and it's super high quality. I like this tuck case a lot, and it's super satisfying when you put in the cards and you close the flap, because it's like completely flush. Everything is nice and sharp, and it closes perfectly, and it's just an amazing tuck case, and it feels great. I just wanted to put that out there because I think it's just the material of how it feels. It just feels amazing. I think this tuck case is incredible design and quality. Okay everyone, so that will do it for today's video on the black Jettsetter playing cards Premier Edition. I think it's an amazing deck of cards, well designed. I like it a lot. Definitely looking forward to the next Jettsetter deck. The only thing I didn't like is that it is printed by Expert Playing Card Company. It's not the worst stock, but again, it's not the greatest it can be. But if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to drop it with a like and subscribe if you haven't already. So that is it for me. Peace out everyone.